Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 68 of Let's Platinum Final Fantasy VII. Alright, let's get out of here and move on with the story. Yeah, we could save, but I'm not going to. I'm going to run up here and talk to this gentleman, and he will say, "No, don't, there's a steep grade past here." "It's dangerous, please don't go." I'm still going. Damn, I was just being nice. What the? Who are those people over there? Looks like trouble. Uh-oh. We know that face. There they are. Hurry. Yes, ma'am. Actually, it looks like she's got like Lego hair now that I think about it. Cloud. I won't let you go any further. What's down there? It's a secret. Really doesn't matter. You really got guts messing my boss up like that. You mean boss Seng? That wasn't us. Sephiroth did it. No, liar! Don't think you can fool me. I'm not lying. It was Sephiroth. Don't try to act innocent. I'll never forget it. Oh man. Looks like just talking won't do. You're gonna have to feel some pain. Just you and me. Alright, get ready. So what's gonna happen here is there's gonna be a tiny little mini game that lasts for like a split second. It's gonna tell you to dodge in a direction. I think it actually doesn't matter which way you dodge as long as you dodge. So it's gonna give you the options of left, right, and back. And what you need to do is there'll be a dialog box that'll appear. It'll show you all the ways that you can possibly dodge. Press the X button to cancel it, and then just spam one of the buttons. So I'm going to spam the left button on the D-pad over and over again. Just you and me. No, I can handle him. There is no way he can avoid my punch. What? Yeah. All right. Press the X button. Press left, 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 and then Elena goes for a roll. Elena? Elena! Okay, that was silly. Okay, now let's talk to that guy over there. What the? They sure were weak for Shinra. Sorry I ran off a while ago. I thought there was going to be trouble. Anyhow, you'll need a snowboard to get down that hill. A snowboard? Okay. Want to learn how to ride one? Yeah, maybe I should. Alright, so you can move forward, left and right with the directional pad. You can brake by pressing down on the directional pad, or you can press the square button. You can jump with the X button, and then edging left and edging right is just a way to turn more sharply, which you're going to need when you do this. Do you want me to explain again? No thanks. Okay, yeah, now we have to go down here. We need a snowboard. Where have we seen one of those fancy snowboards before? Over in here, but let me talk to these two Shinra guys, because I missed what one of them said. This village is now the martial law. Kick his butt. Stop it, there are kids around. Listen, I probably shouldn't tell you, but I hear something big's going down up north. That's a funny oxymoronic sentence. Something big's going down up north. The president's going to be there, so would you please just lay low for a while? President's going to be there. Don't be angry, I'm just doing my job. I think they all say the same thing now. Yeah, okay. President, I keep forgetting, like, whenever they say president, I'm like, but President Shinra's dead, and it's like, oh, it's Rufus. Alright, let's talk to the kid. And he says, I got hurt on my snowboard, and now I can't go out for a while. Hey, I'll give you my snowboard. And then the cat moves out of the way, and we can collect it by standing here and pressing the X button. Received key item snowboard. Tell me if you get good at it. What about this guy? Teach me too, okay? Yeah, they say different little things depending on when you talk to them. Kind of cool. Whee! And this guy's on the roof. When I first moved here, I saw a man with a black cape heading north. It seems strange seeing the black cape in the snowy white. The place I used to work at, I worked with a friend of mine, and he would tell me that he lives with his grandparents. And actually, he might even be watching this, but anyway, he would tell me that his grandfather is like 80 or something, and no matter what day it was, he was always up at the crack of dawn working on the roof. And he's going, "Grandpa, what the hell are you doing up there? It's so dangerous." It reminds me of that. Sorry, I ran off a while ago. I thought that was going. Okay, you said the same thing. No, not interested. All right, fathead. But don't blame me if you get hurt. I'm not going to get hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a mini game. Yes, Aerith has just died. Cloud's face looks completely different, and there's nothing better to do than do a mini game. All right. So the way this mini game works, I believe you can play this at the Gold Saucer when we eventually go back there after this, and I think collecting the balloons is how you essentially get points. Now, I'm not great at this, but I'm going to try my best. It's a little bit challenging, actually. But, yeah, I think we can play this later for points. Your only objective here is just to get down the hill. And the way I want to do things is basically... there are kind of 4 different paths you can take. There's going to be a fork that breaks up... Nice. Left and right, and then there are 2 more, and then there's another fork that breaks up left and right on the left path, and one that breaks up on the right path. I want to go left twice. So essentially there's 4 different alternatives that you can take. I want to go left twice to get to a specific screen later on, and then I'll continue from that screen. So let's see how this goes. Can't make it. I wasn't going fast enough. I'll do some cool jumps in a second. Here we go. This one should make it. Whee! Got it. I don't think I've managed to get a green balloon. What? Okay, I got it. But I fell. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Yeah, and then you can go like this. Get some cool jumps. I don't know how to... Okay, nice. Whoa, 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 wipe out. Go. So slow now. Alright, I should probably stop trying to go for these balloons. Hey look, they have kilometers an hour up there. Jesus Christ, 89 kilometers an hour. Is that really how fast snowboarders go? That's insane. Alright, here it's a little tricky. The easiest way to get past this is just try and stay in a straight line. And yeah, from the beginning, and then you'll be able to get through without too much difficulty. I got a little bit screwed up there. Oh, I can't believe I got past that. Alright, maybe I was a little too close there. Is this the left part? I'm so bad at this. I've done this, I think this is my like 3rd time doing this. I did it twice during practice for whatever reason. There's no trophy associated with this, by the way. I like the giant chocobo, like, snowmen. And they move, which is kind of cool. This looks like the Great Wall of China, actually, this part. Alright, here we go. So here's your first fork. So you want to go left. It doesn't really matter, but for the purposes of like how I want to deal with the section coming up, I like to go left and left again. Ah, no! Damn it. Yeah, if you crash into the rock, it disappears, just like in real life. Okay, and then left here. So if you were to go right, you would get another fork as well, I'm pretty sure. Where'd that chocobo go? Alright, here's the sucky part. You have to like edge left and right so much. There. Oh my gosh! Almost made it there. Wow, I am garbage at this. It's also a lot harder than it seems. Too much. Please, we're almost there. I think this is it. Yep, here we go. And hop. Whee! Into the abyss. I guess we're still in one piece. Everyone alright? Yeah, I guess. What the hell's Kate Sith? I'm a little off. So where did we land? In fact, it feels like we didn't even jump at all. Well, we've got a map, right? Look at the map by pressing square. Sure is cold. We'll freeze if we stay here any longer. Oh, there's Kate Sith. Alright, so if we press the map, there's no indication as to where we are, but at the moment, you can kind of work it out. So it's like we're in a forested area. So you can see there are 3 forested areas. There's one on the far left, there's one in the middle, and there's one on the right. We're actually in that massive one in the middle, and the way you can tell is, well, first of all, if you're playing the game for the first time, you could tell by sort of moving in either direction and then finding out, you know, using the other landmarks to work out where you are. But the way we can tell is that the other forested areas are not accessible via like a trail. So you can only go, it's kind of like a big circle basically, this map. You can only go where the trails are. Alright, let's start figuring stuff out. So if we go up here, you see just over here to the right, there is a magic source, I think it is. A mine source, sorry. So there's a mine source, so collect that. Now we're going to fight a bunch of different enemies. What do we got first? These are the... Hang on a sec. The frozen nails. They have 1300 HP. Let's use Kate Sith's limit break. Why not? He's also supposed to be killing people, so... Alright, dice. I think we've used this a few times. It basically does damage based on the numbers you get. So I got... let me see. I gotta figure that one out. So it did 2,600 damage. I got 4, 4, and 5. So 4, 4, and 5 would be 13. Yeah. So I think what happened was you roll 3 dice. It gives you the damage that you deal is the number that you get times 1,000. Times 1,000? No, times 100. And if you roll a double, then it doubles the damage, and if you roll a triple, then it triples the damage. So let's say, for example, you roll 666, you will do 3,600 damage. Is that right? No, sorry, you'll do 5,400 damage. Yeah, 1,800 plus 1,800 plus 1,800. I think that's how it works. All right, cool. Did she level 2 materials? She probably did. I just can't see what the other one was. It's probably this one, yeah. Alright, so she leveled preemptive and this all materia, nice. Alright, so we got a mine source. Actually, you know what, let's give that straight to Cloud. Item, use, mine source spirit, and type. Okay, so let's go over here to the right now, if I can. A little bit awkward to get around this place, but yeah, let's go to the right. Now you'll see these screens, I call these transition screens, and it's basically a way to not pad out the game, but it's basically a way to say, okay, you're moving from this place to this place and you got to go through, you know, a path, because obviously all the different areas are connected by paths. So the path that we took was, you can see in the middle of the map, there's like an island in the middle of a lake. We're going to go there right now. That's where we it's not where we are yet, but we're just south of it on the beach area, or like on the coast area, and we just passed that that stretch of track sort of just below it that's got forest on like 3 sides. Basically the three-way intersection in the forest in the middle, the path to the right, that's where we just went. So now we're going to head down here and we're going to go get an item in the in that area. There's a potion here. I don't know why they put a potion there. It's like one of the weakest items you could possibly put in this area, but yeah. And it's a bit awkward to get over to this next screen. You got to go right into the corner, and then you'll get this little mini game. It's not too hard. The only way is to cross. That's the way it goes. Face the direction you want to jump, then press the X button. All right, you get the first one for free. So now we go up, and basically the ice. You can see the ice, like the steps, go away and then reform based on the one you jump on. So for example, I'm going to jump to this middle one that's active. The one above it and the one to the left of it are going to not be accessible, like they're going to change to being inaccessible, and the one below is going to be accessible. So let's go, so we go up and then we go left, down, left, up, right, up, up, and up, left, down, right, right, up, and up. There might be a better way to do that, but that's just a way that I know. Now we can enter this cave. Yay, I was like, come on, give me some more battles. Need Kate Sith to level up. Oh, fantastic, one stupid ice golem. Alright, ice golem has 4,000 HP, it's weak to nothing. It's immune against nothing, but it does absorb ice. So let's use... I'm going to use laser on it to half its HP. See if it can do that as well. And then Cloud could kill it. Yeah, Cloud, you can go kill it. For 1,000 damage. Bang. Ah, okay, Kate Sith can kill it then. Yay! Alright, cool. You got another kill. I don't remember how many kills he's on. Probably like 16 maybe to go, I think. I honestly can't remember. It was yesterday that I recorded, so I have no idea. Alright, in here we find a pretty good accessory known as the safety bit. And the safety bit is the accessory that protects you from sudden death, petrify, and slow numb. So not too bad, just a few more different things that you can protect yourself against. I can't remember if we need to use that at all later in the game, but yeah, it's good to get. Okay, same thing. Now it's going to be slightly different. So we're going to go down, left, down, right, right, down, left, down, right, down, left, down. If you screw up, basically you just get an opportunity to try again. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go this time. Oh, more of these Bandersnatchers. Perfect enemies to kill for Kate Sith. So Kate Sith will use Trine. The Bandersnatchers have 860 HP, so he has more than enough damage to take him out. Apparently they're weak to fire and immune against ice. That makes sense, I guess. Time. Alright, so let's say he's on 13. So time just leveled up to the maximum. Let's see if we can put something else in there that we might need. So fire, steel. Oh, why do I have another magic plus? Ah, because it's supposed to go on you when it's done. Alright, I will switch out magic plus for time right now, and then I'll give it to Kate Sith once he's done with cover, just to start getting some AP with it. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back here, and we're going to go back the way we came through the forest. So I want to try and explain this area. This area is called the Great Glacier. It's very, very large, and there's a lot of different places that you can go. But there are only, I think, like 6 or so items that you can get. And so I'm going to try and get all of them as quickly as possible. After you take, I believe it's 544 steps. I have to actually double check that. But after you take 544 steps, cloud will collapse and you'll be rescued by someone. Oh, what do you know? We got Snow. So this is kind of good and bad because Snow is actually a mini boss kind of character, and she has a very powerful accessory that we want. But unfortunately, we don't have the steel equipped. But that's okay because there's a way to get a permanent encounter with her very soon. So we'll leave it for that. Right now, we'll just use Beta. She has 4,000 HP, so this will get close to killing her because she's weak to fire. But it might not kill her. Yeah, okay, pretty close. Fascination. Fascination casts Confuse on one of the party members. Okay, so hopefully... Yep, alright, cool. We did it. Confusion is no problem. Okay, going well, going well. Alright, so now if we open up the map... Also, when you're on those transition screens, you can't open up the map. Alright, so you'll see that there's a... Just to the northwest of the forest, there's that little landmark. That's this thing that we're right next to. I don't know if you can examine it. You can't examine it. It looks like a sign that's no longer usable. But essentially what we want to do is now head up here and go through another transition screen. So I'm pressing the square button. It's not working. You can't use the map when you're on a transition screen for some reason. Yeah. Okay, we'll go through again. Don't worry about like the direction that you're going through a transition screen. Like, obviously, well, when I show you this next part... Oh, hang on, one more. You're going to give me a battle, aren't you? No. Okay, interesting. So when I show you this next part, we went... That was weird. We went northwest, but the transition screens were all heading directly west. So they don't really mimic the paths exactly, but they're pretty close. Alright, now what we want to do is we want to go up here. And if we go into this little cave, which I'll show you in a moment. Okay, this enemy is called a Magnade. It is weak to fire, I believe. And the biggest issue that this thing has... Oops, I did not mean to defend there. The biggest issue with this enemy is it often... physical attacks will often miss against this enemy. So yeah, Magnade, weak to fire and gravity. I probably should have used laser in that case. Okay, it was enough. It's got 1,000 health, so it's not too bad. Yeah, weak to fire. So that was 15, I think. Yeah, 15 enemies to go, or 12. I can't remember. Maybe 12 actually. Yeah. Yeah. So it's got 1,000 health. Weak to fire and gravity. Physical attacks will often miss, so use flamethrower to take it out. All right. Now in this cave, we're pretty much almost done. There's an item over here, but this item is very, very special. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but because of the way that I've designed this, I think it actually kind of makes sense to do it. This item is an elixir, and it's a very special elixir because it's the only elixir in the game, as far as I know, or only item in the game, where once you collect it, you can still move around with Cloud. And if you exit the screen back outside, and you open up your item menu, organized by type, you'll see that we have 13 elixirs, right? Let's go back in there. Hey, look, it's still there. Let's collect it again. Don't press the X button to close the confirmation window. Go outside. And lo and behold, we have 14 elixirs. And so essentially, you can get infinite elixirs here. Now, like I said, normally, like I would consider this an exploit and I wouldn't use it. But the reason I'm using it is because, oh, there's snow again. Jeez, got very lucky. Okay, snow, and then this one comes with a lesser low cloth, which is a, what's in the back row. Is weak to holy, of all things, and it's immune against ice, poison, gravity, and wind. Alright, so let's use beta to start off with. We'll hit snow with a physical attack. And we'll use beta. It has 2000 HP, if I didn't say that. Yeah, the reason that I'm sort of a bit more okay with using... I don't think I can actually hit Lesser Cloth with things, so I'll try and hit it with... Flamethrower? Let's try that. The reason I'm okay with using it is because, as I said, after 544 steps... Oh, come on. Matcha Magic to finish it off. After 544 steps, you'll be... you'll faint and be rescued by someone. And I actually want that to happen. So I may as well collect elixirs while I wait. And they can come in handy a little bit later. What is that ice crystal anyway? It is ice 3, okay, cool. So yeah, so just don't close the confirmation box. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and then I'll continue in the next episode. I'll probably keep collecting the elixir over and over again in between episodes, and then like when I faint, I'll probably start the episode there. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 68 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates. And I'll see you next time.